There's a report today that over 3,000 people have been shot in Chicago this year. They don't get this kind of coverage, but over 3,000 people have been shot. Over 500 have been killed in Chicago. And yet, there's no national reaction. Obama doesn't notice it. Clinton doesn't notice it. And I think there are two different things here, and I don't know what will happen in the next 50 or so days. One is the country at large will not tolerate this kind of random violence. People will not tolerate looting. They won't tolerate closing I-85. They won't tolerate burning things. On the other hand, most Americans, I think, desperately would love to fix the challenge of the inner city, and they know it's not working. That young lady who was so angry a while ago, her anger wasn't just about the problem of police violence. She has a life that has no future. She has a life where she's going to have a hard time getting a job, a hard time living in a safe neighborhood, a hard time being able to go out and get the kind of education that she ought to be getting. So I think this is a place for America to have a serious dialogue and not just the usual back and forth politics. But whether we can get to that, I don't know.
We want to update the audience that now the Charlotte Police Department is informing us that the person who was shot by another civilian. That this was civilian on civilian violence. We can't say for sure. And now this man has been injured. We can't say for sure under what circumstances the shooting took place, but it was in the middle of a melee of protesters. Mr. Speaker, stand by one moment. Steve Harrigan, what are you seeing?
They're shooting rubber bullets. We're seeing a real massive tear gas as well as reports of firing rubber bullets into the crowd. This has been the most serious push by the police in the past 45 minutes, and it has been very effective. Some of the hardcore people right up there in the front who've been firing fireworks at the police, throwing bottles at them, have run back due to this latest assault, which is heavy tear gas as well as perhaps rubber bullets being fired into the crowd to try and take control of